What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Volvo C40, my brand new fully electric Volvo of course. You join me on a sunny Saturday and we're going on a bit of a road trip. We've booked a holiday apartment up in the north of the Netherlands and we are currently heading there. So that's quite fun, but it's also an interesting opportunity to see what the real range of the car will be today. Of course, being an electric car, the range differs from, well, now and then. Nice XC40 sage green, by the way. Anyway, we left home with 80% state of charge. The car indicated about 270 kilometers of range. We do have the range assistant on the car, so that's nice. That's also with the range optimizer, for example, which is currently on, so that increases the range a little bit. So yeah, we got a drive of about 250 kilometers, I believe. We got a dog in the back, one passenger, we got luggage on the back seats, and we also got one bag in the front of the car. Of course, being an electric car, you also got a little bit of space over there, so that's quite useful, of course, having a coupe SUV. So that being said, I'm very curious, but now coffee. So time for a recharge moment here at Shell Recharge. So let's see if we can get this one working. These things are so heavy always. And over here. There we go. Quite a hassle. Now let's see if we have a card. We got the plug surfing. Payment accepted already, working pretty good. And starting session, so that's pretty nice. Using the plug surfing card, which works all around Europe. Just put it in and it will start charging, so that's pretty nice. Let's unlock the car, by the way, to see if something's happening. Yeah, and we are charging. Awesome. So, coffee. So back on the road, quick recharge with Shell Recharge. Works like a charm with the plug surfing card, perfectly fine. Currently state of charge is 70%, so we have, according to the range assistant, about 250 kilometers currently. It's pretty okay, doing about 25 kilowatts on the 100 kilometers, so that's quite high, and I've experienced a bit lower already, but we got some winds from the north, so that's not the best, of course. We do have the C40, so coupe, better aerodynamics, but anyway. And besides that, we got a nice coffee. If there are any coffee enthusiasts like me, the Shell coffee in the Netherlands is very nice, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, the next stop is in half an hour, going to a nice little forest, woods, to walk with the dog, and also have a nice little lunch over there. And perhaps meanwhile also charge over there, who knows, we'll see. So yeah, for now, nice and sunny, let's continue. So we are back on our way, guys. Had a pretty nice lunch and a nice walk, as you can see. Dog enjoyed it for sure. Now back on the road, 1 hour and 20 minutes left, about 135 kilometers. Current state of charge is 61%. The car warned us that if we would arrive with only like 4% or so. So the car suggested a stop to charge. So we've added a stop at a Fastned charging stations. So we're heading over there. Of course, we can use the plug surfing card, you know, just tap it on there and it will probably start charging. So that's really convenient, and there are so many charging stations nowadays in the Netherlands with all kinds of brands. So it's perfect to have like a card which accepts all of them. So we're gonna check that out, the Fastned, on our way over there. Still nice and sunny, and let's see what we will get. Alright guys, so next stop at a Fastned station. This one is 350. I think, yes. Alright, so let's put that one over here. And let's hope something will happen. This one looks a bit sleepy. Well, that's the thing with fast chargers nowadays. It's still a bit buggy, but let's see if we just plug it in. Take this one out. Put this one in. All right, let's walk around. Cable. Checking, okay. Please stop. Start. So that's the thing still with chargers. Even here in the Netherlands, they tend, well, to do nothing basically, sometimes. Checking. All right, there we go, I think. It's making some noise at least. Starting up. All right, there we go. Time for another coffee and something to eat. So we are on our way once again. The charging went pretty well. Well, you did see that at first making the connection took a few attempts. But you know, that's a typical thing still with superchargers. There's from time to time they tend, well, not to communicate with the car all that well and such, but eventually worked perfectly fine. We were there for 20 minutes and we charged like up till 65% state of charge, and we arrived, I believe, with 30, so 35%. But interesting to see, this was a Fastned supercharger with three 350 kilowatt chargers and one 50 kilowatt charger. When we arrived, there was an e-Golf VW, which I believe can charge max 50 kilowatts max, but it was on one of the 350 kilowatt chargers. Then a Hyundai Kona arrived, and that one has the charging port on the front side of the car, so it had to park a little bit, well, strange to make the connection with the cable, of course. And then another Citroen electric car, I don't know which one, also arrived, and it had to do a U-turn, and then found out that there was only a 50 kilowatt charger available because the e-Golf was, well, basically unnecessary, keeping the 350 kilowatt charger, you know, occupied. So it's a very interesting dynamic still to see how fast chargers and people tend to work with it and don't really realize yet what's the most efficient way to use it. So very interesting. Anyway, we got 77 kilometers left, 47 minutes, and when we arrive we'll have 41% state of charge. So that's pretty decent. Lovely weather, great car overall, having fun, so let's go. So there we go, guys, we are almost on our destination. We'll be arriving with 39% state of charge. Overall, very smooth drive. I think we could have skipped perhaps one time charging, but then on the other hand, we would arrive, I believe, here with 9% state of charge, and we gotta leave tomorrow again back home. So then we had to charge immediately, and now we'll have perhaps one charge back home. So that's still quite interesting. Also interesting to see how people tend to charge with their car in the ports and the maximum amounts they can use, but they occupy and all that. So very interesting. Overall, the plug surfing card worked pretty well, or very well, I gotta say, as with all charging stations basically. And the car overall, yeah, super comfortable. It's super quick, you know, more than 400 horsepower, but yeah, on a drive like this, it's just cruising, adaptive cruise control, pilot assist on, and yeah, just cruising. So that's very nice. Awesome car, had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little road trip with us in the C40, the electric Volvo. Plenty will still come, don't you worry, but it was the first one, well, which was pretty interesting. Of course, summer is coming, so the range will hopefully improve as well. But you know, we're gonna experience that as well. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'm also gonna point you guys to my online web store shop, which is live again. It's www.fromswedenwithlove.com, and over there you can get all kinds of cool Swedish automotive related accessories such as jet tags, a couple of decals and such. So super cool, make sure you check it out. That being said, I see you guys of course in a next video. Bye bye.